Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters hot rods, muscle cars, and collector car showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This is a certified unit. That means at full price we include enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48. Full price, you also get a 90-day powertrain warranty. This is a car that we've been trying to get in for a while. It's a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. I've been on my hands and knees trying to get one of these in. LS1 under the hood. Yep. This is the first LS swap vehicle we have had at Hanksters, and I had to beg to get it in. It's a documented engine. It's a 5.7 liter LS1 blueprinted 500 horsepower. You have Brian Tooley Racing cam, the Beehive springs, everything is new. It's a very well documented. We're going to show that later on. What we also have is power brakes, front disc, rear drum. We also have power steering. So on your 68 LS swap Camaro, you have power steering, you have power brakes. There is no AC. It's a muscle car. Roll down the windows, drive a little bit quicker. Take a look at the manifold. You have the LS6 style manifold. You have LS6 lifters, aluminum heads, because it's an aluminum block. Take a look at the headers. You have a really nice set of headers there. Everything's ran real nice, real neat. Catch can, the radiator, you have electric fans. This car is done properly. Over $15,000 was put into the drivetrain of this vehicle. You cannot build a Camaro like this. Everything looks new. The intake here looks fantastic. You got a brand new alternator on there. It's a one-wire alternator. Fuel injection. This is something you turn the key, you drive, and it drives like a modern sports car. But you have the character of a 68 Camaro behind you. It's also a 4L60 transmission, so you have a 4-speed overdrive. Blue car, black stripes. You have the black vinyl going across the hood. That's where we're going to start off as far as the paint. Vinyl looks fantastic. You have great paint all across this car. Now, we don't sell perfect. We don't sell concourse quality cars. If we did, we'd be asking a lot more money. But if you're looking for a nice driver, real high-end driver, this is it. No clear coat fade, no blistering, cracking, bubbling, anything like that. Beautiful paint all the way across. You can see the reflection. And then we can move down to the front clip area. Passenger side headlight looks fantastic. Your grille going across, not dinged, not dented. Grille's in great shape. And then you can pan down a little bit lower on the rear bumper, or sorry, the front bumper. There's no patina. You know, you have minor wear things here, and that's why you're watching this video. Majority of our sales are sight unseen, out of state. We try to represent these cars as fairly and as accurately as we can. They are nice driver quality cars. Front fender, we'll start up top, slowly work our way down. Beautiful color, beautiful clear coat. Right here you have an imperfection. It's not very big, but remember, you're buying a 50-year-old car. Over 50 years old at this point. They're not perfect. They were not perfect brand new either. Take a look at those wheels and tires. That is a good looking set. We'll have up close pictures on our website. Wheels look brand new. This is also, like I mentioned, documented, and it's only 2 or 3 years old, so it's a very fresh build. Wheel arches are in great shape. Camaro logo here looks fantastic. Down low, no clear coat fade, no rust bubbles popping through. This is a solid car all the way around. Lower portion of the door looks good, and we'll slowly work our way up towards the body lines. Everything lines up how they should. Remember, these cars are built by humans. They're not built by robots. Everything lines up real nice, real tight. Your glass, you have the window strip going across with tint. And then we can pan down a little bit lower. You're going to see there are no cracks, no chips, no deep scratches. The glass all around this Camaro looks fantastic. And then we can pan through. Dash pad's in great shape. Not all chipped up, not all cracked up. Dash pad's excellent. Right here, you have a little touch-up spot. Other than that, door's in good shape. You have minor imperfections just in the paint there. Not very much. I don't even know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it is there. Like I said, if you're looking for a perfect car, it's not going to be it. But if you're looking for a really, really nice high-end driver, something mechanically strong that runs, drives, shifts, stops down the road, something that turns head, this is the car for you. Lower portion looks good, the middle, the top, everything looks fantastic. Your glass is in great shape. You have a driver's side mirror there, that's nice to have. What a beautiful car. The color is excellent. You have great color, great clear coat, and you have a beautiful TMI bucket seat center console interior. Door panel, the OEM style right there. Not bulging out, not cracked, not chipped, not torn. Take a look at the seats. Beautiful seats. Super comfortable. They really snug it in there. You have an aftermarket steering wheel. Like I said, you have a 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive. You have cup holders, center console. There's no rips, no tears in the seats, anything like that. We also have digital gauges. This is a fully done car. Tilt steering, digital gauges, TMI interior. Fold this up, you have the really nice Camaro floor mats here with the all-weather style. And then we can pan back there. You got seatbelts, you got kids. Drop your kids off to school in an LS swapped Camaro. More and more people are buying these cars. You know, there's an ass for every seat out there. Some people don't like it. I love these cars. I don't care if it has a small block, big block, LS swap, lawnmower swap, you know, whatever makes you happy. This car put a big old smile on your face. The roof is in great shape. Doors shut real nice, real tight. No creaks, groans, moans when you open or close the door. So you have great body lines. Paint is also uniform across, from the front fender to the door to the quarter. Everything lines up real nice, real tight. Your wheel arches kind of pan around there. Fantastic. Can't get over those wheels and tires. Fits it so well. You move up to the top of the quarter, just pan all the way back here. That's awesome. Your rear glass, not scratched, not chipped up. You go to a car show, you're gonna see a lot of these rear glasses, not just for Camaros, but every classic car. A lot of them kind of have scratches, dings in them, because when people do restorations, they usually keep the rear glass intact. This one looks brand new, looks awesome. All the glass, like I said, it was a pretty recent build for the drivetrain. That's what I'm gonna show you right now. You got a cool custom fire extinguisher mount in the trunk. Show you guys this. So you can pause, take a screenshot. This is all the work done to the vehicle, at least that we know of. Brian Tooley Racing, the cam, the springs, valve seals, cam bolts, retainer plate. I had that same exact setup in my Suburban with a 5.3 in it. Brian Tooley Racing, they are one of the best performance parts for the LSs. Right here, LS1 blueprinted block. 93, or runs on 93 octane fuel. Brand new bearings, internally balanced OEM GM crankshaft, so everything has been done to the engine. Has a Mellings oil pump, same oil pump I used in my Suburban when I built it up. And then, oh, you got the original owner's manual. And the media player here. We're gonna find out later if that works. Holley EFI, so you have fuel injection. And then you just have the Dakota digital gauges. So a bunch of just receipts and documentation. It totals up to, let's see, I know it's in the second page here. This is for the transmission. So new torque converter, new cooler, everything. You can pause it here. That was about $5,000. And then on the second page, forgot to show that. Like I said, all new gaskets. $17,000. Isn't that crazy? $17,000 just in the drivetrain. That's not the suspension, that's not the interior, that's just for the drivetrain. So if you think you can buy just a bare Camaro and build it for what we're asking for this, you are wrong. You cannot build a car like this. If you have 5 years and 3 times the budget, you might be able to, but parts, labor, paint work nowadays is through the roof. 3 times what it was 5 years ago, and it's only getting more expensive. You're better off buying something that's turnkey, something that's already ready to go and add your own touches over time. That's the best part. Moving on to the trunk lid here. Fantastic clear coat, great paint, the vinyl, all real nice, deep jet black vinyl stripes. Right here you have an imperfection. It's not very big, but it is there. Move on back. You have some LED taillights. The chrome bezels around that look fantastic. You do have a little imperfection here. And if you don't like it, buy new ones, guys. It's a first generation Camaro. They make so many of these cars. The parts availability is everywhere. The aftermarket support, fantastic. Take a look at that rear bumper. Not dinged, not dented. Has great chrome to it. You can see the reflection. And then we're going to step back a little bit more. Take a look from the quarter to the door to the fender. Everything lines up real nice, real tight. Paint is uniform across from the fender to the door to the quarter. Everything lines up real nice. Down low on the quarter, no clear coat fade, no cracking, no chips. You can see the reflection, how nice it is. Right here you got some spots. Not very noticeable. If you're 2 centimeters away, you're going to notice it. But other than that, not going to see it. Quarter's in fantastic shape. We'll pan up a little bit more on the top here. Nothing to point out, no major scratches, dings, dents. Everything is solid. Great body lines on this car. Not only do you have great paint, you have a fantastic interior, but you also have a super clean underside. The underside is phenomenal on this car. We're going to show that later on in the video. The roof, it's in great condition. No cracking, no chips going on. This is a nice looking car. You take this anywhere, you're going to get a lot of attention. Body lines up real nice. Pan all the way down and go all the way back up. Everything lines up real nice, real tight. More people are buying these resto-modded cars because people want something to drive. They want something to enjoy. Parts are everywhere for these LS engines. Like I mentioned, I've built a handful of them. Back in college, I would buy and sell LS engines. I put them in Suburbans. I have an 02 Silverado with a 6-liter. Pulling the heads off that in the next month, and I'm going to do the same exact setup. Brian Tooley Racing with the LS6 lifters. Can't go wrong. It's a stout setup, makes a good amount of power. It's reliable. And you also have overdrive. So you have an aftermarket shifter there. We'll take a look at that. 4 speeds. It's in cruise on the highway. Can't do that in a 3-speed automatic. If you want to keep up with traffic 70, 80 miles an hour, it's getting harder and harder to do it. People drive faster and faster every single day. Seats are in great shape. No rips, no tears in those. Again, center console's in great shape. Let's take a look at the carpet. So I'm going to show you guys the front, and then I'll show you the rear. Carpet looks awesome. You have these nice, really expensive all-weather floor mats here, and the carpet looks brand new. Very, very nice. Carpet on the rear, fantastic. Very nice ride. If you've never driven in a Camaro with a TMI interior, you are missing out. One of the best interior companies known. They fit nice. They look good. It's not over the top. It's very simple, but it's very effective. Doors shut nice and tight. All the glass, quarter glass, passenger glass here. No cracks or chips in the glass. No big touch-ups going on with the door panel or the quarter there. Your passenger side grab handle. That's in good shape. No mirror. Turn your head. Get used to that. Down low on the door. No clear coat fade. No bubbling, cracking. No spider webbing. You can see the reflection of how nice the paint is. And then take a look at the windshield. Passenger side, the windshield looks fantastic. I don't see cracks. I don't see chips. I don't even see deep scratches. And then your dash pad's in great shape as well. Camaro badge right there. That's in good condition, down low. Again, nothing to really point out, nothing too major. Your wheel arches, fantastic. Go across all the way here. And then we can look at the top of the fender and we'll slowly work our way back so you can see that. Now the majority of our sales are sight unseen, out of state, Pennsylvania. They've been doing it for 30 years. We've been going on 9 years here in Daytona Beach. Month after month after month, we sell cars sight unseen, out of state. It's not uncommon, that's just the business that we're in. We sold 3 cars yesterday, 2 cars the day before that. Every day we sell cars, sometimes 2 cars, sometimes 3 cars. So we do very, very well in this business. We do a 30-minute presentation. We show you guys each and every body panel. Inside, outside, engine bay, trunk. We put it up on the lift for you. We show you underneath the engine, underneath the transmission, the floorboards, the rear end, the trunk. Following that, we do a test drive video. We show it running through all 4 gears, what works, what doesn't work. But remember, they're 50-year-old cars. They're not perfect. We do not sell concourse cars. It'd be different if we did. But we are labeling this as a really high-end, nice driver quality Camaro. And if that's what you're after, this is the car for you. Now keep in mind, we are first come, first serve. We don't take deposits of any kind. So if you want to check out this Camaro in person, call us, make sure the car is available. This is an LS swap. Every week we have phone calls asking for LS swaps. And guess what? We finally have one. So it won't be on our website too long. So if you're definitely interested in this car, give us a call. If you plan on driving down, flying down, give us a heads up. Make sure the car is available. This is a certified unit. That means we change the fluids, filters, we make sure it runs, drives, stops. We do a basic safety inspection. But we're not a restoration center. We didn't put the engine together. We didn't do paint work, body work, anything like that. So if you inquire those questions on our website, you're gonna get the same answer. We don't know. We show you what we have as far as documentation during the trunk portion of the video, and that's it. What you see is what you get. You're buying the car as it sits. So let's put the Camaro up in the air, check out that underside, and then from there, we'll go for a drive. Underneath our 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, we have front disc brakes. Take a look at the calipers, your backing plate, all your suspension looks awesome. All the bushings are in great condition, great shape. No dry rot, no cracking, and then we can show you the passenger side. Later on in the video, we actually take it out on a drive. We show how it runs, how it drives, how it stops, how it steers, and all that. So we have an LS1 under the hood, and it's also documented like we've shown. Front seal's nice and dry. The oil pan will show around there. Everything's real nice, real tight. Your gasket for the oil pan looks fantastic. No drips, no drops, no leaks. There's no stains, anything like that. You have a clean underside. Everything's ran real nice, real neat. We have a nice set of headers. Driver's side looks fantastic. All the welds look awesome. This is a very, very well done machine. Up here, you have an O2 sensor because, of course, it is fuel injected. All your lines are ran real nice and neat with the nice covers. This is a beautiful car. Outside looks fantastic. Underside is very, very well done. Driver's side frame rail, no weird welds, no weird holes. Same goes for the passenger side. Solid car all the way around. Not only do we have an LS1, but we have a 4-speed automatic transmission. That pan is nice and dry. You're gonna see as we walk around, there are no drips, drops, anything like that. And we have paperwork on the transmission as well, which is awesome. All your linkages are hooked up and operating. All gears 1, 2, 3, 4 work as they should. The speedo cable's in great shape. The tail shaft seal, fantastic. And I'm going to show you guys the transmission cross member. For the 4L60E, of course, it's going to be a different cross member, and it is in great shape. Take a look at this exhaust. Very, very well done. All the welds are real nice. Then we have floorboards on the driver's side. No holes, no rust, no rot, clean car. And then we can show you the passenger side as well. Beautiful. Take a look at the drive shaft. You have a real beefy drive shaft there. Aluminum drive shaft. Thing is massive. We have a nice stainless steel dual exhaust going up and over a 10-bolt rear end. Your differential cover is in great shape, no leaks, no drips, no seepage out of there at this time. We have drum brakes in the rear. While we're back here, take a look at the leaf springs, the shocks. All your lines are in great shape. This car is ready to enjoy. Up there, fuel pump, fuel filter, everything's ran real nice and neat, real clean installation with AN lines. That is awesome. Take a look at the gas tank. Gas tank looks brand new. The rear frame rails look fantastic. The trunk floor, fantastic. This whole car is done properly. It's ready to go, ready to enjoy. The clean underside. And then as far as the wheels and tires, they look absolutely fantastic. Some hand-cooked tires there. Great tread, plenty of life left. 255, 40 17s on the rear. That's a great looking wheel and tire. A car like this is not going to last long on our website, so if you're interested in purchasing it, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can come to Daytona Beach and pay actual cash. You can finance this Camaro with 10% down, the term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. Hanksters has no control over that. That application can be found at hanksters.com. Once you fill it out, our lender will reach out in just a few short hours. This is a fantastic example. Let's put it down on the ground, take it for a drive, and see how it runs. We're idling real nice. It's real nice and quiet in here. No big rattles, no big shakes. You can definitely hear that LS1 loves to rev. Shut it off. You have a couple keys, door locks, trunk. You got your ignition here. You got some aftermarket security. I think you have to be outside. Nope, look at that. So it locks the car with a key fob in your 68 Camaro. And now we can unlock it. That's pretty cool. Key fob in a 68 Camaro. Let's see what else we have. So to turn this on, make sure you prime the fuel. It starts right up. Don't have to give it any gas. Perfect. You have a nice Grant steering wheel here. Super comfortable in your hands. Got a horn. We have a turn signal on the gauges. Driver and passenger side do blink. So it's going to be in there. And then in that gauge cluster, we have a half tank of gas, so that works. We have a speedo, that works. And then we're charging as we should. The odometer shows 1,605, true miles unknown. Title is going to read exempt. I'm going to turn on the lights a little bit so you can actually see the blue. Temperature is right on the money. So we're just started up, it's still a little bit cold, so we'll keep an eye on that. These LSs usually run about 210, so we'll see what happens later on in the video. Tack. Great throttle response, super easy. Oil pressure is fantastic. You do have a clock right there, and this is Dakota Digital, so you can change it. So you can change, start on the left side. You have like vacuum boost. You just have a bunch of different options, endless options here. Cool, so we'll keep it at that right now. I like it. A lot of different air fuel ratios, intake air temp. Pretty cool. I don't know when the last time this was adjusted. We probably messed with it a little bit. I like pressing a lot of buttons, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else we have? Wipers up here on the windshield. So you got working wipers in your 68 Camaro. Look at that. You have a tablet.
Breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come in.
So you have a radio. Pretty cool. Go to the right station. Not the right station. Scanning. Let's see what happens. Look at that. Great sound system. You have a great stereo system here. That's cool. Kind of like a whole touchscreen. What else we have? Look what happens. Put it in reverse. You got a backup camera. Wait for it to load. You can see behind us in a 68 Camaro. So you have a key fob that can unlock lock doors. You have a reverse camera. You have digital gauges. Turn down the radio a little bit. Can you hear me? Take a look at the headliner. Headliner's in great shape. I don't see any rips or tears there, so headliner is fantastic. You got cup holders, small cup holder, big cup holder. Take a look at the shifter. 4L60. And then you got some USB charging ports there. That's cool. That's a cool touch. The Camaro right there. Color match to the car. Tilt steering. You can drive it all the way down here. Drive it all the way up there. I think you're ready to go. I'm very excited to drive this car. See how it runs. This car has such smooth power compared to all those other cars. I drive cars every day here. Camaros, Chevelles, Mustangs. So I know what I'm talking about when a car has like smooth power. The LS1s, the LS engines in general, it's unbelievable. I mean, this thing rips down the road. Take a look at the speedo. That was 60 right there. So we'll slow it down, catching up the traffic already. All the gauges are perfect. Like I mentioned, the temp, right on the money, 200, 210 there. That's perfect. Everything works. You have a nice stereo system with a backup camera. Take a look at the wheel. It's not bouncing up and down, not bouncing left and right. The front end of this car is fantastic. I mean, it's so smooth. No rattles, no shakes, no clunking. Engine's amazing. Transmission shift's perfect. The rear end's not moaning, not groaning. So this is a great cruiser. You know, you can cruise down 40, 50 miles an hour around town, go get ice cream, go to church on Sunday. Someone pulls up to the light next to you, give it some gas. Oh my God. This thing flies. Man, that put me back in the seat. That 500 horsepower this car makes. 500. I think a little bit more actually in the sheet there. Look at how well it stops too. So it runs 500 horsepower down the road, but if you want to come to a stop, it comes to a stop, no problem. Nobody behind us, so we'll get up here to the light, see how it idles. You want something to go fast, something reliable, this is it. 40 pounds of oil pressure, right on the money. Everything's perfect. Look at the tack. Not bouncing up and down. We're idling smooth. It's nice and quiet. But you can definitely hear that cam. Great chop to it, which I like. You can't even hear the engine. It's so quiet. I think we're good. There we go. What a car. What a car. Oh, seriously? Well, that was about 75, just about to 80 until that red truck cut in front of us there. But look at the steering wheel. Hands are off the wheel, going straight down the road. I love it. Nice and easy. Give it some gas and it goes. This is the most fun I've had in a while. Something like this. You can drive it. Doesn't smell like gas after you park it. No carburetors to adjust, to tune. It's all computer. You have all the modern tech. The gauges, the radio, the security system. But it doesn't feel like we're driving in a 68 Camaro. I mean, we're going down the road. It feels like a brand new Camaro. But this is much cooler. Anyone can buy a brand new Camaro, Charger, Scat Pack, whatever those things are. Buy something like this. You know, they're only going up in value. They're only getting harder to find. So every time you miss out on one of these cars, just know they are getting more expensive every single day. It's hard to find cars in this shape. You got solid floors, you got a great body, great paint. Mechanically speaking, there's $17,000 into it, if not more. So if you're hesitant about this car, if you got to ask your wife, just know something like this does not last long. We are first come, first serve. Chances are it won't be on our website too long. Oh, that guy, he likes it. 386-944-9219. You can give us a call. Keep in mind, this is a certified unit. At full retail price, we include transport as long as they're in the lower 48. At full price, you get a 90-day powertrain warranty. Engine starts knocking, transmission slips, the rear end shoots a tooth out, we're going to help cover that. Brakes, batteries, alternators, gaskets, anything like small wear and tear items we're not going to cover. That is all on you. That's why you sign up for anybody a 40, 50-year-old car. It's going to happen. 386-944-9219. Give us a call or go to our website, Hanksters.com. You'll see 80 pictures along with a 30-minute video. Have a good day, everyone.